Today's a great day to eat fried chicken, isn't it? Well, that's what I'm going to be having today. Hi, my name is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and I hope you're having another rockin' day today. And today I'm going to be doing something that's really cool. I'm going to be comparing two different Nashville fried hot chicken places in Los Angeles. Howlin in Chinatown and Dave's Hot Chicken in North Hollywood. These are two of some of the most popular Nashville fried chicken places that are making a splash in Los Angeles and are soon going to be expanding all over the city and possibly all over the nation as well. And I know if some of you guys have tried this before or you've heard of these two places, you're probably thinking, which of the two fried chicken places is better? And is it significantly better? Which one? Howlin or Dave's Hot Chicken? That's what I'm going to give you the scoop on today as I personally visit both Dave's Hot Chicken as well as Howlin. So stay tuned for another awesome episode. So the first place that I'm going to be at today is Dave's Hot Chicken, which is actually right behind me. I'm in the North Hollywood location, which just recently opened up about a month ago. Now, Dave's Hot Chicken is definitely quite a success story because about 2 years ago in 2017, they started out with like a food stand or like a truck out in the street. They got so much buzz to the point where they were able to actually open up their own first store location in Hollywood, and it's been getting lines out the door like every single day. And now they've expanded with their new location in North Hollywood. They're going to expand with 3 more locations very soon this year, and they're supposed to be franchising actually. So this could actually be like the next in and out of Nashville Hot Chicken. So that's why we have to compare this place to Howlin because two of these are going to be some of the hottest fried chicken chains or franchises possibly all across the nation within a few years' time. So that's their menu right there. As you can see, they have combos number 1, 2, and 3. They specialize in the sliders as well as the tenders, like chicken strips, which a lot of Nashville hot chicken places do in Los Angeles. Today, for the sake of comparing different things, I'm going to go with combo number 3, tender and slider with fries. Look at them make that. Oh, that's beautiful. Woo, look at them go. All right, be careful there. Get some honey right there along with some ketchup. Oh yeah, maybe some hand wipes as well. And I got, like I said, the number 3, which is the combo of the slider as well as the tender with some fries and pickles and all them good sauces. And then we also have the medium slider right there. Wow, this is quite a beautiful thing. It looks like it has like coleslaw, pickle, their house spicy sauce, which is almost kind of like a spicy mayo in some ways, and same strip that goes right in there. All right, so here's the tender. Gonna try the tender first right there. It's kind of spicy actually. It has like a really strong smell to it. You can definitely smell that spice that's just kind of like smothered all over this thing. And the inside of the chicken is very moist, so it's definitely not dry. It has a very fresh taste to it. You can definitely tell that this has been brined fairly well. And dip it in the sauce right there. The sauce is very nice tasting. It definitely kind of adds a little bit more moisture to this chicken. Can't handle spiciness, then obviously you should go below medium. So the medium is probably the most that I can take to comfortably eat my food. Some people like to go medium mild, some people like to go like hot. Some people like to go Carolina Reaper hot, which means like it's the hottest you can possibly do. By the way, you got to sign a waiver to get a Carolina Reaper hot. That's how hot it is, and that's how dangerous it could be to your health too. So eat at your own risk. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to kill myself. I want to actually enjoy my meal, man. That's what I'm going to be eating next, to see how this combination tastes like, with the chicken, the sauce, the coleslaw, and pickles all in this nice bun that almost looks like a hamburger bun in some ways. It tastes delicious. I think I'd rather prefer this one than just the trip, because there just seems like there's just so much more going on in my mouth with all these flavors, like the chicken, the sauce, and the veggies inside with the bun. I think it just has a more of a nice, complete, filling taste all around. So if you come to Dave's Hot Chicken, you definitely need to try the sliders. This is a very exciting thing to eat. And I can feel the numbness in my mouth too. Wow, delicious. Like I said, once again, you could taste like the spicy chicken, the pickle to give it that sourness, as well as the coleslaw inside here with the breadiness of the bun. This is something you definitely need to get here at Dave's Hot Chicken. I can't wait to see how the Howling Rays one tastes like. Oh, my mouth is burning. So right now I'm here in Chinatown. Didn't really take me too long to get here. So now I'm walking to the next location, which is Howling Rays. And this restaurant is like the OG of Nashville Hot Chicken here in Los Angeles. It was the restaurant that pretty much created the Nashville Hot Chicken craze all over Los Angeles, in which all other companies or all other restaurants just kind of modeled after them, basically. It started a few years ago, kind of like Dave's Hot Chicken as like a food truck stand, and then when they got this location in Chinatown, that's when it really started to boom. I mean, long lines, a lot of raves, a lot of media attention, and a lot of people say that Howling Rays is possibly the best Nashville hot chicken that you can find outside of Nashville. I mean, some people have even called it better than Nashville, which is a very ambitious claim. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try it for myself. Oh dear, look at this. Oh my. So you see that line back there? That is the reason why I have stayed away from this place for like 2 years, and I'm about to go here for the first ever time. So I'm only doing it for the sake of you guys on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a deep breath, I'm going to get in line, and I'm gonna wait it out and get my chicken, finally. So right now it's about 2:38, and let's see how long this line is gonna take, because legend has it that this line at times has taken 4 hours. Some people have even said that they've been in this thing for 4 hours to get their chicken. So I don't know if that's how long I'm gonna be waiting. Hopefully not, but let's go ahead and let's do this. All right, guess what? 55 minutes later, and I am finally in the front of the line, about to go in and place my order. So here's the menu up here. It's very similar to Dave's Hot Chicken in the sense that you get your choices of combos, which you have like the birds right there, the tenders, as well as the chicken sandwich. Once you get in here, it's like a total party that's going on in this little space. Like just all the crew's just like happy and shouting and serving like chickens all around here. And I'm just struggling just to not bump into anybody in this place. So I finally got my chicken. I waited for about 15 minutes for them to cook it, about close to 1 hour in line, and now I'm finally about to eat. So I'm gonna show you what it is I got here. So this is kind of equivalent to what I got at the other place. Let's see, what is that? The thigh and the leg today which is the quarter bird. And then I got the sando there, which is their chicken sandwich, which is kind of like the slider that I had at Dave's Hot Chicken. It's the bun, the coleslaw, as well as the special sauce, and then of course the chicken underneath. That is quite a beautiful brown, crispy thing, kind of like what I got at the other place. Okay, here we go. Now I'm about to try it after waiting so long and waiting for about 2 years to finally try this thing. Let's give it a shot. Oh, wow. It's so super crispy. Yeah, it's very oily indeed, but it's like very, very crispy. And the dressing, like the spices they put on, it's like, it doesn't feel quite as grainy. It actually blends in with the overall crunch of the skin. And then the chicken itself, I heard it was like brine chicken. It was like organic chicken, so that this thing should have a very nice, juicy, fresh, delicious taste to it. Oh boy, you see my fingers right there? My fingers are oily. The next one that I'm going to eat is the sando, which is their chicken sandwich with the coleslaw and the sauce all over it. The thing is huge. Amazing. You know, this is probably one of the best chicken sandwiches, fried chicken sandwiches that I've ever had. I mean, it's just so tasty all around. Like I said, it's juicy, flavorful, it's well brined, and you know, nothing about it is overpowering. The coleslaws are just nice and refreshing, and that sauce that they put inside, along with the flavor of this bun, is just really a tasty thing to get dipped inside the sauce. It tastes like so rich in your mouth. It's like crispy, buttery, like rich chicken, tender, juicy flavor. This is like seriously one of the most perfect American fried chickens I've ever had. Yikes. The chicken is fantastic. Like I said, it's like so soft. It's like it melts in your mouth. The longest time I think I've ever waited at a restaurant was like 3 hours for like a gyukaku that just opened in my neighborhood. It was like, I waited from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and I was like, I am not doing that again. So this is probably like the second longest, no, actually it's not the second longest. This is probably like the 4th or 5th longest time I've waited in line for food, but it turned out to be really good. So I'm glad at least I gave it a shot one time for this beautiful piece of brined fried chicken Nashville style. Yum yum. So I had all this fried chicken within only like a few hours worth of time. So I am all fried chickened out for the day and for the whole week. Well, anyways, it was a blast today. Great places, great people, great food. I mean, what more can you ask for to really brighten your day? And I have to give props to both Dave's Hot Chicken as well as Howlin for bringing such magnificent food to LA, in which they're going to be spreading through their chain restaurants as well as their franchises, so that it hits more places in the US and possibly around the world. Now, the question that I posed at the beginning of the video is, which of the two is better? Is it Howlin' or is it Dave's Hot Chicken? Now, of course, both of these places have done their chicken really, really well, but if I had to narrow it down to which I thought was the better of the two, I would have to say that the better one is Howlin'. And I say this because, as I mentioned earlier, the chicken was just really fantastic tasting. It was juicy, it was moist, it was like the most tender chicken that I've ever had, probably in my life. And the skin was just awesome. It was like crispy. It just had a really nice, smooth taste to it. And the spices were not overpowering either. It wasn't too grainy. So it had like a perfect taste and texture all around that just complemented each other. And of course, you know, the sauce with it is really good as well. So anyways, that's my take on Dave's Hot Chicken versus Howlin'. And if you would like to give your suggestion on what you think of the two would be better, then please share it in the comments section below. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Rockstar Eater. Please give me a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this episode. And finally, the best way to support me is by subscribing. So go to the right-hand side on the bottom. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button along with a notification bell so that you can get these alerts every time a new exciting episode comes out on Rockstar Eater. Well, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I am out of here, and I hope you will try this awesome rockin' chicken to make your rocking day.